Well, hey guys, it's E here from Virginia Grace Living. So you've probably been wondering where I've been somewhat if you're following the channel. If not, you're probably wondering why is he even saying that. So it's been really busy and I haven't really had enough time to record and edit video among everything else. So I've had to travel a lot lately. We're adjusting to this, bigger property and everything still. So, but I don't want to not share things with you. So just wanted to show you a couple of the things that we've been working on. So I have got some of this, gotten my fall garden mostly planted for what I'm going to plant right now anyways. I will do some garlic and stuff here in October, but a lot of the stuff is kind of coming to an end here from our summer and spring planting. Sunflowers are pretty much spent, the pumpkins are already done, but we are still getting some good peppers and everything here, so I'll kind of show you some of that. We've been milking the cows and the pigs and everything are doing good. So this video I kind of just want to catch up and show you some of the things if maybe you've been wondering, how's everything going here. Everything's been going pretty good. We've just been busy and I haven't had time to really make videos. Speaking of the cows, they hear me talking and they're coming on up. Hi there. Hi, Firefly. So this is Firefly, for those of you that don't know. And there's Rosie. And Beefcake in the background, he's coming up. So these guys are getting along great. As you can see, Beefcake is growing quite a bit, and so is Firefly. She's still just as loving as ever, as you can see. Hi, Rosie. They like their head scratches. So we're gonna get her put up tonight, and I'll show you kind of how I've been putting her up at night and milking, because Beefcake is still nursing on her. He's growing. He's got his little horn nubs there. We never got taken off, but I think we're just gonna leave them. And so we're calf sharing with Rosie. Like I said, we're still calf sharing with Rosie, and so she has him to herself. Well, he has Rosie to himself in the pasture basically all day, and then at night I'll put her in the barn and I'll milk her. I don't do it every day. I do it usually every other day right now, just with our schedule and the amount of milk that we need. But she's giving us, still getting about a half gallon, a little over a half gallon every time. You can see the grass and everything around the peppers isn't pretty, but we're still getting some nice peppers. So I'm going to go down this row and kind of pick everything, and I'll show you what I got when I'm done. Today, so still getting a bunch of the orange habaneros, jalapenos. I've been letting the jalapenos mostly turn red. I picked a couple there, but these Cap 455 peppers, I thought they were going to be somewhat, a little bit of heat to them. There's zero heat. They're like sweet peppers, so really you can eat these like snacking peppers, and they put on a lot of peppers too. So if you like to eat snacking peppers, there you go. Lots of red habaneros, a mixture of some super hots I've been growing here. This one's my favorite this year. It's called Big Yellow Mama, and it's it's like between like a Scotch bonnet and maybe a ghost pepper heat. So in between there, not quite as hot as ghost pepper, but more than the Scotch bonnet. Then I got a bunch of these chocolate Scotch bonnets that are starting to produce. These little T-Rex peppers, they're really hot, and they're pretty. And then another one that's been doing pretty good is this. This is a Sugar Rush peach mixed with a ghost pepper, and those are pretty good too. So been making hot sauce and doing different things. Actually been selling some peppers too. I have a couple people coming to buy some peppers tomorrow, so that's what's going on with that. So we got our fall batch of meat chickens here. We started out with 50. I think we're in the 40 something range right now. We lost a couple. But I'm actually going to be doing our very first ever chicken processing workshop this October. So keep an eye out for that. It's already full currently, so if you're watching this, I'm sorry. This is really going to be our test pilot run this year and see how it goes. If it goes well, I'd like to do it again, and maybe some of you guys watching can come and take the class to see what you think. So I'll be recording that and I'll post it online as well so you guys can watch it and kind of take part that way. But if you want to come and do a hands-on experience in the spring, I may have another one. Depends on how well this one goes, we'll see. But looking forward to it. I've done it a few times with other people, family, friends and stuff, and taught them, but I've never done an official workshop, so we'll see how that goes. Hey piggies. Alrighty. Huh?
Wet.
It's wet.
It smells like wet.
Come on, cows. Come on, Rosie. Watch out, my feet. Come on, goats. Y'all get out of here. Get out, beefcake. Put Beefcake out in the pasture, back out in the big pasture. He don't like it, but I do. Because whenever I let Rosie out in the morning, he's going to be trying to get right on her and I won't be able to let her out. So I always put him out in the big pasture so that when I let Rosie out, she can eat a little bit in here with the goats. But when I let her out, if he's in here, he won't let me put her out there because he'll stop her. So as soon as I get her out in the morning after milking, we'll let Beefcake have his turn. So we're also putting Firefly up too, just to get her used to coming in and going to the stall, because eventually she'll be on the milking schedule once she has a calf sometime in the next couple years. All right, Rosie? Huh? That's right. Night, Rosie. We'll see you in the morning. Almost forgot. One last thing I always get her feed bucket ready for the morning. So when I let her out, she goes straight to it. And then I tie her up right here. I don't have a fancy milking stanchion or anything yet, but this is working for now. So we'll see you in the morning. So good morning. Got the milk stuff. We're heading out to the barn to milk Rosie. So let's get started. Good morning, Rosie. Okay.